Hey guys, WhatiF here, and welcome back to NASCAR 9 Career Mode, part number 33. We're going to be going to Darlington in this part. Now, as I'm recording this, I'm still kind of trying to get over that hole in my chest situation. If you haven't watched Dirt Daytona, whatever part that it was in, I know it's going to be up on this coming Wednesday, or the 23rd or something, so I think I think I had the video titled like, What If Story Time. I think that's the video it's going to be in. But right now, it's like day 3 into the whole stage, and I just have one Band-Aid on it, and I'm trying to let it breathe a little bit, but the shirts and clothing freaking irritate, so I'm trying to like baby it, but also try to make videos. So I'm not trying to do it to show off my bod. I know it's amazing, I know it is, but there is a justification within the context of me. So yeah, so let me just button this back up again so the greatness can be sealed a little bit more. And we're going to be going to Darlington for the Dodge Challenger 500. Back in 2008, well, basically since like 2005, and then for many years after, they had basically the Southern 500 and then the Coke 600 back to back. So two really long races, one after another. Is going to be very interesting to see how these races play out with the tire wear and the fall off and everything. So we'll get into it here. We're going to head right into qualifying, show you the custom setup. Yes, there is a custom setup, and we'll see what happens. So here's our custom setup. Really nothing too crazy, just the 3 major adjustments of the wedge, 4th gear, and grill tape, but that's just for qualifying, so I'll just show it here real quick. So we got 85 on the grill tape, 0.96 on the 4th gear, and wedge is at 47. In fact, for the qualifying, we're going to bump it up to 90 here because it is just 2 laps. It should be able to manage that. Gameplay settings, steering help on high, just as it was for Richmond. So we'll see what happens here in qualifying. Just do some laps and yeah, see where we start. Off turn 4, the car pushed a little bit. We're P9, but we're only not even half of a hundredth of a second back. 9th place. Oh god. All right, so that's not bad. I think I messed up 3 and 4 a little bit too much, but that's okay, I guess. We're on the inside line, so I guess that's good. So we're going to lower this grill tape back to about 50 here. That should be good. So we'll see what happens. This is a long race, so we're really going to try to take our slow-ass time and just go from there. So 37 laps, and already... Okay, I thought we somehow gained a spot, but I'm just really, really stupid. So, alright. David Gillen's up here in, like, what, 6th? Holy shit. That's a good qualifying run for him. So, Kyle Busch looks like he may lead the first lap. Tony's staying to the outside. We'll stick to the inside here. And they're just going extremely low. Like, I don't even think that's a lane they use in real life at all. They're making it work. I don't know how. And I think Hamlin led the first lap, so that's interesting. And they're still 2x2. I want them to be single file because I feel like, at least from even when I was practicing, wow, that just snapped. Wow, did that snap. Damn. It just turned right there. As soon as I got off the racing groove, it just turned right. Thankfully, it did not give us, like, big cosmetic, big aero damage or whatever. Burton just drove right around me on the inside. Here comes Kurt Busch. So Dale Jarrett or Dave Rudiment's in the top 15. That's awesome. But what's not awesome is losing spots, and I can't really go anywhere when they're side by side like this. I feel like I can get a really good run off turn 2. Why is the car acting like that? Like the sideways shit. Like it wasn't doing that when I was practicing at all. Like not to that degree. And we're going to lose more spots. Damn. Alright. I mean, I'm just trying to be careful and not, wreck or anything. Like, this track's so narrow. Like, I don't want to do anything bad. And, like, I'm trying to get, like, the turn off the corner. But the car just, like, really wants to wreck. And it's like, I don't want to wreck. Or I don't want to go 3 wide either, but here I am going 3 wide, and we'll park the bus right in front of Casey Mears. Actually gained some spots there. I really didn't expect that. And the car's still tight. That's insane. The car's at a 47 wedge, and it's still tight. That's unbelievable. Thankfully, after David Gillen, there's a little bit of a breathing room, so we can kind of chill for the first time in this race. We'll get a good run off turn 2 a little bit. We'll peek to the inside here. Hopefully Newman... I think I said Numa. Wow. Oh, boy. Give me room. He's giving me a lane, kind of. Even though there's, like, so much room, like, 40 feet up beside him. But whatever. Fine. So, yeah, that's the good thing. The field's... At least they're single file for a little bit here, which is very good. If we can get a good run off turn 2, we can gain even more spots. Oh my god, the car. I can't. That sucks. That's like the one part of the track where I feel like I can gain the most, and the car just doesn't really like that at all. So that's going to hurt a lot of passing opportunities, because that's like the one corner I feel like I can gain the most on anyone, and I can't really diamond it off the corner the way I want. So that kind of sucks, as we just tear down the outside wall. And we still maintain 7 somehow, so that's even more impressive. Stop it. Okay, it's okay to hit the wall. Just don't get, like, actual bent-in damage, and I think we'll be fine. As Newman will be in the 31 someday, but not now. Looks like he's about to get passed by Dale Jr. We've had more lead changes in this race, and I feel like a lot of 2018 races. Is that joke dead yet? I'm sure I'm making it dead as I talk about it. We get another decent run off turn 2, a very good run off turn 2. We'll just fly down here on the bottom, and oh boy, that's not what I want to do. Ooh. If I might get a warning for black flag right there, because that was just disgusting of a turn. Like, that was terrible. But you see how much of a run I got though off turn 2 like that? Like, I can't talk. But that's what it would be like if I didn't have really anyone around me. And I could go for the race lead theoretically, but there's really nowhere to go. I could go 3 wide, but I don't trust myself. I think I'm in very bad terms with the NASCAR officials after that move, so don't want to make them any more angry, so let's try to actually get by them cleanly. Yeah, that just sucks though, like how long it's taken me to get up to the front, because I remember when I practiced here, just to get a feel for the track and everything, and what to, like, make adjustments on if I really need to mess with the 4th gear, or pretty sure the wedge at like all 1.5 miles I need to make adjustments on, but I didn't know what to do with the 4th gear, so I extended it. But when I was practicing and stuff, like the lap times I think from this and I think in this career mode is pretty much the same, but I had the lead and I was able to pull away, but the tires were burning off so much near the end of the race. And that was with me leading and pulling away like right from the start. And I still lost. So even if I get the lead now, I'm still very concerned. Don't hit Tony. Stop hitting Tony. Thank you. You might have said something about black flag, but I didn't hear it because I don't have any headphones on. But we're on the outside of Newman, which is good. But the scary thing is, though, how long can I hold this lead? And can I even win this race? I don't think it's possible. I'm just very worried. So I want to get the lead as soon as I can, and it looks like finally after 12 laps he got the lead. So let's pull away, try to build as big of a gap as I possibly can before the tires really start to die out on me. Hello, lap down car. We'll pretty much get to him and make the pass at like the perfect part of the racetrack. That is juicy, and we nearly have a 3-second lead. I wasn't really expecting that at this point, but I'll take it. If that lap down car holds up a bunch of people and they catch him at a horrible time, that's very beneficial for me, and I'm going to continue to hit my marks and go into sweat mode, because I do not want to blow this race away, especially since how, like, prestigious of a marquee race this is. That was a big word for me. Holy shit. Yeah, it looks like that lap down car really didn't do anything to hold up the leaders, so that kind of sucks. I thought it would really stall them up a bit, but 5-second lead, that's not too bad. So, well, nip the outside wall, it's okay. Got to fail post-race inspection somehow. So, there's one more lap down car up ahead of me, so I don't think it'll be too hard to get around them. As long as they're single file, I think it will be okay. So, it's gonna just continue to run these laps and just build a big enough gap so I can fall off the pace and still have the lead. If I win this race with how late I took the lead, that's gonna be very shocking and completely off the stat book of practice sessions I've done before this race, because it just didn't happen this way. 11 laps to go in the race. Still in first, about an almost near 10-second lead. I mean, it's just absolutely insane, the gap I've been able to pull. But now we're getting caught in some lap traffic. For the first time, it's been at a pretty bad angle and bad time for once. So that certainly sucks a pretty big amount. But got by Carpet Eater and Sam Hornish. Well, not really, but we'll get by him. We lost a lot of time though, like over a second plus, but we have a good enough gap. So really, as long as we don't lose like a second a lap, that's enough to hang on and win this race. Don't hit Hornish, all right? Don't hit him again. No, I'm not going to get a black flag for that. No, I'm so scared of that. I don't want it to happen. Oh my god, that's a badass move on the outside. Use the wall. Perfect. That was probably the scariest outside move I made all race long, and it was for really no real goal or reason. Because we have a big enough lead. We're actually hanging on a lot better than I honestly thought. This is completely throwing all of my practice sessions out the freaking window, because by this point, in an alternate timeline, this is the part where the car sucks so much that I lose the lead, and I'm pulling away. Unless lap down traffic is just holding up the leaders, like everyone behind me, like badly, that is just helping me out this much. I don't know, but this is honestly pretty shocking how this race is kind of played out. Just completely not what I expected whatsoever. You know, wouldn't it be nice with like 3 to go, you just completely let the leader just kind of have his race? Lap down traffic, why? They're just racing around, causing me problems. I can't get by them when they're 2x2 like this. So finally, nearly the whole race, we've gotten to a point where there's lap down traffic and I really can't go anywhere. I mean, I can certainly try, but it'll either risk me getting a black flag or wrecking. So I'm not doing a game. I'm not gonna try to freaking go for it. If there's single file, I will certainly make it 2 wide, but I'm not gonna try to make it 3 wide. Like, look at this great run I could have. But you know what? Comment section, look at that. I let off the gas. It's pretty smart. So just gonna continue to do this. And we're losing spots a lot. Like, it was about 10 seconds, now it's down to 8, so we've dropped over 2 seconds in just what, like 2 laps. So that's the slowness I expect, but we're in lap traffic, so that's why. This has been a weird race. Like, this is not what I saw in my data book. So this is certainly bizarre. But oh my god, we're actually low on fuel. I didn't think we're burning that much fuel. That's interesting. We should make it to the end here, no problem. And it is the white flag, so that's perfect that the race is gonna end just before we run out of fuel. So we'll come across the line. We'll win at Darlington. All right. I'm shocked. I really did not expect to win, not by such a insane fashion. So, fans, are we gonna? Okay, I was gonna say, are we feeling the wiggly tires, or nope, we're not. What is this camera angle, like this above shot? Can we get a little bit less claustrophobic, please? Stop. It's way too close. Did I blow a tire already? Oh, I thought I did. All right. So, hey, let's just hit the inside wall. Look at that. Ooh. Battle damage. Imagine a race-winning diecast of this thing. Oh, back it up into the wall. We pulled a Greg Biffle at Dover in 2005. Did anybody remember that? Because, I mean, I did. I don't know why I remember it, but I remember it. Let's look at the race results here, because I think I saw Casey. He's in freaking 7th. He started 7th. Ooh. And we led 26 laps. And Stewart led 1. Jeff Burton led 5. Junior led 3. And I think Newman and Kyle led 1. So, or Hamlin. My bad. So, Gill in 13th. Good run. Good job, Gilly. Bobby Labonte 11th. Wow. So, a very interesting race further back. And I think we got the points lead with that win. I think so. But holy shit. Let's check out the point standings here real quick, because I'm curious if we actually got the points lead from that. And we do. It's happened. We finally gotten to a point where we led the points for the first time other than the nationwide race at like Daytona, the first one, because I won it. But then after that, it all fell apart. But damn. So it's me, Jeff Gordon Jr., and Mark 10th, Tony Stewart 11th, and Denny Hamlin 12th. So he's right in the chase cutoff. Newman's 20 points back. And Casey Mears pretty far, a little bit far out, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm just shocked. That's our 4th win of the season, I think. 5th! Oh god, that's even better than I thought. And we have as much top 10s as Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch. Wow. I was not expecting that going into the season. I didn't think I had a car enough to really do that well. I thought at least maybe a top 5 or 6 in points, but we're doing pretty good. And now we go to Lowe's, which I have no clue how that's going to go. So that's even longer than Darlington. So that's even more concerning that a tire flop's going to suck that much more. But our mile and a halfs are like at like a 95 on the tire thing. So that's like as good as it can possibly ever get. A big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters, the Down Reynolds, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave 500 Champ 15, Jeff Gordon, Zach Rogers, Racing News Now, Alan Gray, Matthew Murray, Stephen Willey, Simrace 2001, and IrishmanGFS for a donation again. I can't say enough how much I appreciate each and every single one of you for your support to the channel. It does mean a lot to me, and I seriously cannot thank you guys' help along the way with everything. I'll see you all next part for the Coca-Cola 600 at Lowe's. And see what happens. Also, fun fact, this was the last season that they had the white walls. Yeah, 2009 is when they began doing it all year round, including the All-Star. Because in 2008, they still had the white walls, but then they had the yellow ones for the All-Star. But this was the last season they did it for, like, the first, season. For the first 2 races at Lowe's. There's your fun fact. The camera's going to max out, so I'm going to get going. I'll see you later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.